Hey guys, it's Rachel from Kiss and Makeup, and today I am doing a tutorial, a whole face tutorial that was requested from the nude lip video. I know it was a long time ago, but I've been getting a lot of requests to do the eye look and the entire face and the lips and everything. So I went ahead and did that for you, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is I'm going to be using my Coastal Scents 28 Warm palette. Oh crap. Mine is so broken, clearly. I broke it in the move, so. But anyway, it's definitely still usable. So I'm also going to be using my blending brush that you've seen in many videos that I got from Ulta. It was like $4 and it's the best brush in the world. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using this brown here. Hopefully you guys can see. But these two browns right here. This one and this one. I'm going to kind of mix those together. I'm going to be looking into the mirror, so hopefully you guys can see me. But I'm going to be applying this into my crease. Very lightly, because this is a very neutral look. The day that I did this, I was going somewhere really special, and I didn't want it to be like an overpowering makeup look, and I really loved that pink shirt I had on. So that's what I decided to wear. But anyway, you just apply that. Hopefully you can see that. And you kind of blend that out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take a crease brush. I got this from Coastal Scents the same time I ordered this 28 palette. And I'm going to apply this dark brown here right into my deep crease. So kind of a little bit on my outer V and then into my deep crease. But like I was saying, this is like super easy, really fast, and it wasn't anything like special when I did it. I mean, it was special, but I just wanted it to be really neutral. So I don't even really know if the camera is going to pick up on the colors because they're so light and they're so just not dramatic. And I'm using my old camera, so hopefully you can still see. This eye was already done. So that's that. Go ahead and blend that upwards so that it gets lighter as you go. And then the next step is to apply the pink. And the pink is going to be this one right here. Right? Yes. And I'm actually going to use a regular brush. This came from my 34 set from eBay brush. I love these brushes still, and I use them. I'm just going to take some of that and kind of pack that on my lid. And oh my god, I hope you guys can see this, because these colors are so light. When in person, they're clearly pink and brown, but I have no idea what it looks like on the camera. So you just go ahead and apply that, and then I'm going to blend it with this brush into the brown. And once I've done that, I'm actually going to go back into the pink with this blending brush and apply that to my lid again, because using a fluffy brush gives you a more airbrushed look on your eyelid instead of such like a packed look. So I'm going to apply that and then go ahead and blend that into my browns here. Again, blending upwards. And I like to clean my brush after every application. I'm wiping it, so go ahead and blend that upwards. I'm going to apply just a tad more pink, this brush here. Just get that color to pop. There we go. Okay, and then last, well not last, but last for eyeshadows. Well, sort of. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to take my Coastal Scents brush again and go into this matte black. And apply that on my outer V. It's so awkward doing your makeup one eye at a time. I've never done this before. So what if you forget a step or something? Because usually if you're doing 2 eyes, you're like, oh, here, black hair, brown hair, brown hair. Not this time. So go ahead and apply my black, not a lot. I'm also going to blend that. Same way I did this side. Then I'm going to take a smudge brush, which I also got from, no, I got this from Target for like $2. I'm going to take that matte black and get it on my lower lash line, only halfway in. And a little bit right here. But I'm not going to go all the way in just because it's a neutral look. That's what I'm going for. But I'm going to do the same with this dark brown. Smudge that as well. And that's it for the shadow. Oh no, just kidding. So next I'm going to be using my Naked palette. I did a review on this a long time ago, but it never got uploaded, so I don't know, maybe I'll upload it or make another one. But I'm going to take that blending brush again, and I'm going to go into my favorite eyeshadow in the world, which is Buck by Urban Decay. And the reason it's my favorite is because it's the perfect blending shadow for my skin tone. I used to use Cork, and then when I found Buck, it was like my life had changed because it's just perfect. I love this palette. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but I love it. But anyway, so next I'm going to be using the liner that came in the Naked palette by Urban Decay. And I believe this is Oil Slick, the black end. And usually I use a brush and not a gel liner. It's kind of like a gel liner by Maybelline to do my upper lash line and my lower lash line. But this particular day I do remember just using the pencil. So I'm just going to go halfway in and bring that out like so. And then I'm going to do my lower lash line. Doing the exact same, only going halfway in. Or I'd say like 3/4 in. There we go. And then I'm going to set that. I guess we're not done with the shadows, huh? I'm going to set that with that black matte again. Just so you set your liner so that it doesn't bleed throughout the day. The powder absorbs the oil or whatever. So we are done with our shadows. And now it is time for mascara. And I use Maybelline Colossal Lash. And I don't wear false lashes, so I usually apply 2 or 3 good coats of mascara. If you like, you can apply false lashes at this point. I am not going to. So there was like 2 coats. I'm gonna go one more. I like my lashes to really stand out. I feel like it really completes the look. Like if you do an eye look and you don't have mascara on, oh my gosh, you might as well have not even done the eye look. I feel like that's how I feel personally. So that's about it. We are done with our eye look. The mascara on and everything. See, super easy. Oh my gosh, it's so neutral. I was actually surprised you guys could even see it in the camera or in the video when I was doing it, but that is that for the eye look. Hopefully you guys can get the drift of it, sort of. So now I'm going to show you how I do my whole face, which is still kind of like how I did in the Amon tutorial, but I don't use the Amon mineral powder anymore. I use the MAC Studio Fix. So I will come right back and show you that. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I do my entire face. And the reason I'm doing this tutorial is because it was requested. I don't really usually, I've done a couple makeup tutorials, but I've never, I don't know, I just never really got all into it. But I think it's fun. So anyway, I don't even know why I ramble. But I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Monistat Chafing Gel. I have done a review on this when I did the Iman tutorial. So you guys can check that out if you want. I don't use a lot of this. It's just not necessary. It a little goes a long way, I guess I'll say. So I will put some on my nose though. I have big pores on my nose, and this just totally conceals them. You would be surprised. So that's that. As you can see, I do have some imperfections like here and like here. So I found that I love using the Iman Second to None Stick Foundation because it is the perfect coverage. I have used, like, I have a crap load of foundations here. If you would see, like, I've been using Fit Me, which is okay. It's kind of greasy. Then I use the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. Then I use my MAC Pro Long Wear, which is over there. I still wear the Revlon Color Stay. I actually tried a new one, which is this Sally Hansen Makeup for Carmody. I really like that, actually. It has a weird smell, but it has a great coverage and everything. And it's like the perfect match. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Second to None Stick Foundation and apply that. Not as liberally as I applied it in the last video. I noticed that I like loaded it on like I was in a war zone or something. I did not do a tutorial for how to do my eyebrows, but if you guys want to see one, just let me know and I will show you. But oh, I'm using this flat top brush, the same flat top brush as last time from Target. I find that it works best for blending this foundation. I mean, the foundation isn't really hard to blend, but you couldn't, like, I couldn't use a stippling brush with it. I guess I could use a stippling brush if I just kind of spritzed it with a little bit of water first. Hopefully you can see me. I don't do my whole neck. I know a lot of people do their whole neck, but I do like underneath my chin a little bit and down, but not my whole neck. Personal preference, personal preference. So I go ahead and blend that. Please don't forget to get into your hairline. Oh my gosh. If you don't get into your hairline, you will look like you have on a mask. And that's not what we want to look like with our makeup. We want it to look like our natural beauty has just been enhanced. You definitely don't want to look like you have on a mask. So, go ahead and do my whole face with just the one layer. And then, what I do is I go back, I take the stick foundation again, and I hit my imperfections. Like, that's still there. Now it's not. Gotta love this foundation. This one, it's a little dark around my nose. And take like right here. And then I just lightly blend this out. I don't really like rub it a whole lot. This I just blend in. And I don't mind my imperfections being seen. I don't know. Sometimes I just hide them. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just wear the powder and I don't wear the Iman Stick Foundation, but most of the time I do wear it. There you go. You want to get around your eyebrows, because if you do your eyebrows like I do my eyebrows, which is I fill them in, then I take the concealer and a flat brush and clean them up. The concealer, sometimes I like to use one that's a little lighter than my skin tone, kind of to give my eyebrows a highlight. But you want to be careful that you do blend that in with your foundation at the end, because if you end up taking pictures or something, you'll be able to see a distinct line between that concealer and stuff, which I learned the hard way, unfortunately. So that is that for that foundation. And then I take a fluffy brush. This is an e.l.f. brush, a face brush I got from e.l.f. Well, I got from Target by e.l.f. It was only like $3 because this is the professional line. But they do have the regular e.l.f. line, and those brushes are $1. But I use the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in N9. I am a NW45 in the MAC Pro Longwear. But I'm just doing this that much. And I just lightly brush it just to set the iman. And if you're using your powder foundation like this, it'll last you forever. And set that, kind of rub it around my neck. And then, that is pretty much it for my face. And then for my lips, I'm going to use my favorite combo. I have another favorite combo with the Sephora lipstick, but it is a little lighter than Fresh Brew, I noticed the other day. So I'm just going to throw some of that on. I don't really feel like wearing lip liner today, so I'm not going to. And then I'm going to take Tempting and just apply one coat. And that is it. That's my total face look. This is the exact same face that I did in the nude lip video, or that I had in the nude lip video. And the hair is a little different. The hair is the same as I did the other day. I did the tutorial on the Bantu knots. I did not do the tutorial on how to do the bun. I do plan on doing that probably in a couple days. I have to go to work in just a few minutes. So I just wanted to show you guys how I do my face and everything. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any more questions, or if I wasn't specific enough, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. So thanks for watching. Bye.